You just hit the Flava channel. It's real Flava videos. It's Chicago's #1 video show. It's Real Flava with hosts DJ Marky G and BJ, showcasing some of Chicago's hottest talents and keeping it real when it comes to hip-hop. And check out some of the hottest videos around, all right here on the all-new Real Flava Show. It's real. It's real. It's real Flava.
Woo! Man, what's going on, y'all? This is BJ holding it down for another hot Real Flava show. It's the beginning of the summer, and I'm here none other than my man Jay Boogie's spot, Custom King, you know what I'm saying, where he hooking everybody up with his fresh gear at 329 West 18th Street, you know? So we're gonna interview him on the show, talk about how long he's been in the game, and just talk about his legendary status in the city of Chi as far as designing fresh gear for the folks of Chicago. And not just in Chicago, but man, outside, this man making stuff for everybody. So we're gonna talk to him. Hopefully, I'm rocking some of my guys stuff from the Wild Wild. Hopefully I get a fresh design from Jay Boogie. But we got some hot videos for you, you know what I'm saying? And just keep it locked, keep it locked. Let me go over here.
Remix.
Get the latest and greatest music at Cisco's Music World, located at 3312 West 183rd Street in Hazelcrest. You'll find all of your jazz, gospel, R&B, blues, and hip-hop selections at Cisco's Music World. Interested in reading? Cisco's Music World also offers best-selling books from some of today's top authors, as well as beautifully framed artwork. How about trying to pursue that singing career that you've always wanted? Cisco's Music World has a state-of-the-art professional recording studio for your musical needs. That's Cisco's Music World, 3312 West 183rd Street in Hazelcrest, or call 708-922-0300. Remember these classic automobiles? You can own one for yourself by coming to Gems to Jewel. Try out our auto locator service where we can find the car of your dream. Come visit us at Gems to Jewel's 1208 South Hoster Street in Chicago Heights, Illinois, or call us at 708-754-2300. From Gems to Jewels.
Power is the only promise of politics. Potentially powerless in the eyes of poverty, it's so obvious we're more prone to probably that police precincts no longer serve to protect, but are more prone to pondering something other than perfect harmony. Point my periphery to the pavement like I of all people got a pound on me. Mr. Peoples, please pay attention or practice patience before you get profound on me. Po baby, now my people pouring ground on me. Painted pictures of post-puberty played potent parts in the process of my past. Participation in this process of peace provided a platform for my presence that was partial to nonviolence but promoted to not last. So I ended up painting plenty of pictures over plenty of patriot flags that were posted like picket signs and painted with the phrase, "Free at last." But if this is freedom, George Bush is my president, then I pass. Get out and vote. Get out and vote.
So that's an example of silk screening, huh, Jay?
That's it. Believe that, baby. One color.
Jay Boogie, Chicago. The man, the legend, none other than Jay Boogie. Real Flavor, we're back again as promised at Jay Boogie's place of business called Custom Kings here at 329 West 18th Street. You know, hip-hop, since Real Flavor is a hip-hop show, hip-hop and urban apparel go hand in hand ever since the late 80s, early 90s, when Cross Colors first came out. Carl Kanai was a member of the designer team for Cross Colors. He broke from that and started his own apparel company. And one of those people that was a part of that whole movement is my man right here, right from Chicago, Jay Boogie. Jay Boogie, what's going on, man?
What's going on, baby?
Man, tell the viewers, you know, talk about your status, you know, legendary status as far as being a designer, manufacturer of, you know, clothing, custom clothing, you know, stuff like that. Just go ahead and roll with it, man.
Well, you know, I don't look at it as being legendary. You know, I've just been out here grinding with the clothes since late 92, early 93, just putting it down. Got into the business by way of being around Barbara Bates. You know, that was my inspiration, you know, seeing what she was doing, going to spend all that money on her, and I was just like, man, I could do this too, you know. So took it upon myself to go to the fabric store, get some fabric, you know. Had this one guy sold me an outfit, and I bought me some sewing machines, and I never looked back since then, you know. So, you know, I've just been grinding with it since then, man. You know, back then I was dealing with a lot of entertainers, doing the leather stuff. That was my real big thing.
Leather jacket.
Believe that. Leather jacket, leather jersey. We was doing it in 93, baby, 94. You know, I took me a little vacation. I'm back home, been home 3 years. I'm not playing.
Now, as you can see, Real Flavor, you may not be able to see, you know, gauge the full size of his factory right here, but it's huge, and we'll walk around, and, you know, I'm sure he'll express to us and explain to us certain different types of machines that he has here to put out the high volumes of clothes that he does for orders and stuff like that, special designs for artists and so on. So as you see, we're here on a Saturday. I'm helping them, you know, volunteering.
Southeast Little League, you know, it's going down. You know, I put it down for the kids. It's about the kids, you know. They came to me, ain't really had no budget. You know what I'm saying? It was 180 players. They ain't really have no budget, but, you know, they came to me. I was like, well,
you do it.
I'll do it. You know?
That's just the type of guy he is.
Believe that, you know. Then the night they came to me, right, and like, we only got so much money, and they was like 3 times under budget. When I went home that night, right, it was like I was watching TV and this lady was talking about she was a messenger for God. And I just got the message that God must want me to do this for these kids, you know. So we came in, man, we was in here for 4 nights straight till 2 a.m. in the morning, just putting it down for the kids, man. You know, not doing it for the to be glorified, but, you know, I just figure if I could put a helping hand, you know, because one day I might need a helping hand.
One good deed deserves another, as they say. Hold it on pause right there. We're going to continue silk screening these shirts for this Little League baseball team, and then we're going to come back with more info on how he got started, and you know, where's he going, and just the industry as a whole, because everybody, you know, tries to do clothing and everything, but I don't think anybody can match this man right here. So keep it locked right there. Check out this video. So can I get a custom design or something, you know, before we show it over?
Grudge, the grudge, what it come with, ghetto of mine,
This goes out to my city slippers, gold diggers, brothers who think they got the It's time to set straight, it's time to split
the ghetto comes with a grudge. Every nigga that hung got done squads or rubbed, affiliated with guns and slung drugs. Cause it did enough since a kid and plug, gang banged and bust nuggets just because. What? The ghetto comes with a grudge. The ghetto comes with a grudge. A gun and 20-inch chrome dubs. Cell phones is bugs, names you on slugs. All aimed at us, fiends that sleep on rugs. In abandoned houses of us, being poor rouses of thugs. Hundreds of thousands of us, we wild and cuz. And this shit won't stop until it's plowed in blood. That's what it come with. Every nigga touch crack, acting like he slum bricks. Mostly up nickel dime crump. It's no soul for the numbness, a wild boy for the 100. We want it, that's why we act that way. Cause us niggas serve all day, nigga needs tax for the 8. Bad enough we all filled in, packed in these buildings. Y'all fully strapped, concealed in a cemetery full of dead children with dreams to make $1 million. I tell you the pain like it just ain't healing. I'm telling you, I'm tired of the same old bitch. I'm in love with the game, but hate what it came with.
A lot of times things in my life, some good, a lot bad. Got a whole lot of things, but there's some things I never had, and I can't blame it on nobody. I just blame it on me. I was caught up in the rapture of these ghetto streets. Now I done sold dope and used dope on both sides of the stick up. A lot of good things in the ghetto, a whole lot more. Sometimes I feel like I'm trapped in a cult. Can't blame it all on me, cause some of this shit I was taught. Half of my mind is telling me, get out and be free, while the other half is saying that this ghetto's been good to me. Is that just an excuse, cause I'm afraid of change? Like this civilized world won't have me crazy, deranged. I done had all the promises that the ghetto can give, from being locked up and shot up, not knowing how long I would live. Now I'm confused, should I up my ghetto, keep it tough? Either decision I make, I'm straight
the ghetto
up.
comes with it grudge. Every nigga that hung got done spoils or rubbed, affiliated with guns and slum drugs. Niggas that did love since a kid and plug, gang banged and bust love, niggas just because. What? The ghetto comes with a grudge.
This ghetto mine won't let me go. I refuse to let it go, cause it's the only thing I know. This ghetto mine, it won't let me go. I refuse to let it go, cause it's the only thing I know.
I run with the sickest kind of glitch, you get you with the quickest before you beat the business. They intend to beat you senseless, sin answers, leave you defenseless, 20 inches in the trenches. They answer on paper murder with a vengeance. Shorties in the block, the baby killers, exit to join Hambo innocent gorillas for fear, cause I can bring a host of killers with focal pillars and spill your blood dry. Had your loved one singing more blues than Buddy Guy. Shot streets ugly, that's why majority of these killers ride. Figure me higher than most. The south side, in the dive, they boast. Folks in moles, I would tie when they smoke. Prefer more to crystal when they toast. In the mouth taste the tears. We've been salty for years. Gunplay the minute stop ears. Really can't believe we still here. Death backtracking us from the rear, but we remain fearless. Until the greatest confiscates our spirits.
The ghetto comes with a grudge. Every nigga that hung got done spoils and rubbed, affiliated with guns and slum drugs. The did love since a kid and slug, gang banged and bust love, niggas just because. The ghetto comes with a grudge. Every nigga.
They say that crime pays, but I feel that crime stays only in the hood where it's raised. The brothers and sisters are so caught up in their ways. If half of them had a way out, they probably wouldn't even take it. They rather pretend around their friends and fake it, but I can't shake it. And I need for my words to be heard from the city to the birds. I ain't mad, homie. Get your cash, homie. Whatever you push by the curb. But I still don't feel nobody deserves to be killed over petty riches. See, you're digging for gold, but somebody else ends up digging ditches. Then the story switches. When it's one of your own that takes two to the dome and then thrown in the back of a hearse, now it seems oh so wrong. See, it'll continue on, and cause you seeking revenge, and it won't end until all of us are gone. So I hope my words are heard and do more than just hit home. And it'll be all good in the hood if we take a time out, get the crime out, get the crime out, take a time out and get the crime out and keep it real with the right flavor.
Real Flavor, welcome back to the show. Hope you enjoyed that video. Still holding it down at Custom King with, I'm gonna call him the legend, and a lot of other people across Chicago refers to him as a legend. Jay Boogie, still doing these shirts for the Little League team, you know.
Yeah, Southeast.
Yeah. Man, so, you know, before we went to the previous commercial and video, Jay Boogie and I were talking about how he got started and, you know, how he was influenced by Barbara Bates, a black lady in Chicago famous for her designs and stuff like that. And Jay Boogie touched on, you know, doing these t-shirts right here for little or nothing for this little league team that approached him. And just the type of guy he is, you know, he went ahead and did them, you know, not really too worried about the full price amount and stuff like that, because, you know, just the whole point of just doing a good deed. And while, you know, we were on break, Jay Boogie and I were just talking about good deeds in general. Like, I got a young brother here that approached me recently on the bus, and, you know, his interest is in television and broadcast, and I was like, man, I'll be looking for cats like that to school, skill, you know, give my experience and network them with my friends and stuff like that. And Jay Boogie's the same way. So, you know, being in this industry you in, Jay, clothing industry, you know, what's it like in Chicago as far as competition, you know, love, support, stuff like that? You know, is it hating like the rap industry? Unfortunately, you got a lot of hate, a lot of pulling and tugging and stuff like that, or, you know, what's it like?
Well, you know, with this clothing thing, man, anywhere you go, any business, gonna be people that hate on the sideline,
right.
But you know, they know how it go. You know, I don't play that stuff, so come to me, come about business, don't come sideways. You know, you come to me, we could do real good business, and only that, you know, but you know, basically, man, what I'm trying to do with this company, man, I got an investor now, Anthony Mason, used to play for New York Knicks. He came in, I sold him half the company, you know, I just got a big factory. You know, my whole thing was to get somebody to come in, put the money into the company, where I could take the company to a whole nother level.
Right.
You know, and what I wanted to do, man, was be a legitimate manufacturer.
Right.
You know, you come to me, one-stop shop. Come to me, we could do anything. We could take and measure you, cut your pattern, make everything from scratch, and it's gonna look like a store-bought.
Right.
You don't have to go nowhere. We do embroidery, we do chenille, we do silk screening, anything, whatever has to do anything. You know, we just got an account with Sequence Gym. We just got one with Martell Cognac. You know, we doing them dresses for their promotional things, and man, I'm just trying to get all type of corporate accounts now, just not just the urban street thing. You know,
and basically cutting out the middleman. You know, being a manufacturer, you're cutting out the middleman. You're not just putting orders in. Now, speaking of accounts, don't you do special designs for artists?
Yeah, right now I got David Banner account, all the Mississippi Pimp jerseys you saw him wearing. We did every last one of those.
Real hot last year on the video.
Yeah, believe that. Cash Money, you know, they spend a lot of money. They support us real good.
Right.
Big shout out to those two cats. We do some of R. Kelly stuff, not that much.
Right.
Man, basically, you know, BET, out of the top 10 videos, we was getting like 5 videos.
Right.
We had some in, you know what I'm saying, top 5 videos. We did stuff for AJ, Free,
right.
You know, Chicken in the Basement. I mean, a lot of people, man. Right now we're doing a Dipset. We just got the account with them.
Right.
I mean, we just been really just, man, going forward, man. We're not playing no games with it, you know.
Dipset, for those of you who looking at him like, man, Dipset, that's Cameron and his crew, you know, off of Rockefeller. So talk about design. Let's show the viewers these designs on this rack over here real quick.
Okay, this section right here, cut the letters out for the jerseys. Cut the names and the letters out, the numbers out for the jerseys right here. This machine does this.
Right.
This machine, you know, we just cut this off for this little kid. You know, that's what this machine does right here. We program on the computer, cut out over there. This over here is a lot of fabric, a lot of different fabric we have. This is the cutting tables right here where we cut stuff out. We're doing these jerseys right here for Connected Record in commemoration to my man Cato, rest in peace. Right. His 1 year thing coming up when he passed away, rest in peace. And this right here is Terror Boys. It's a motorcycle group. We doing them some vests and some motorcycle jackets out of leather. This leather right here. Yeah, we got the whole Terror Boy squad. Right here is all the materials for the trims, for jackets, jerseys. We got all colors. We stocked up on everything. This right here is the patterns right here. Like you come in, you get measured.
Right.
We take a measure, we make a pattern to fit your body. So to be, you know, some people made different. Some big up top, small at the bottom. We take a
hair
all
in
the
apple shape.
Believe that.
Individuals.
This right here, basketball trim jersey right here. We got all colors. You know, we get our trim from the same place where Nike, Reebok go. We get our material from the same place Mitchell and Ness go. I mean, we got all colors of mesh. double knit, heavyweight.
And it's the real stuff.
It's the real
This is
deal.
Lakers gold right
Exactly.
here.
You know, we get the same fabric, nothing different.
Right.
We put nothing but good quality into what we do. You know, from one piece to 100,000 pieces don't matter.
Right.
Just let me know what you want to do. We're gonna do it. We're gonna work from the bottom up. You know, if you want to do your own clothing line, you come holler at me. We can make that happen. We get back from this video, we'll talk more about that.
Hey,
Real Flavor.
I don't want to wait to the end of the show. You know, I like playing with the magic of television. Tell them the number real quick. The number and the address. We're going to put it up right here.
Address is 329 West 18th Street, Suite 511. Telephone number 312-432-0051. Custom Kings, baby.
Check out this video, Real Flavor. We got a whole lot more to cover here at Custom Kings, Jay Boogie's place of business. So keep it locked.
Believe that.
We're going to go over there and check out these finished products.
What's up, Real Flavor? This is Jay Boogie back at y'all one more time. Want y'all to check out this flashback video. Shaquille O'Neal, 1997, straight playing. Check them out. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna go watch the Lakers anyway. Come on, Shaq and Kobe. Big shout out to Kobe too. Keep your head up, baby. Check them out though. 1997. Check Shaq out when he was little. Believe that. Peace out.
It's the Real Flavor.
Flashback video.
In 5,
4, 3, 2,
1. Injections, fellas.
I love the West Side. It's time to party.
Get the latest and greatest music at Cisco's Music World, located at 3312 West 183rd Street in Hazelcrest. You'll find all of your jazz, gospel, R&B, blues, and hip-hop selections at Cisco's Music World. Interested in reading? Cisco's Music World also offers best-selling books from some of today's top authors, as well as beautifully framed artwork. How about trying to pursue that singing career that you've always wanted? Cisco's Music World has a state-of-the-art professional recording studio for your musical needs. That's Cisco's Music World, 3312 West 183rd Street in Hazelcrest, or call 708-922-0300. Remember these classic automobiles? You can own one for yourself by coming to Gems to Jewel. Try out our auto locator service where we can find the car of your dream. Come visit us at Gems to Jewel's, 1208 South Hoster Street in Chicago Heights, Illinois, or call us at 708-754-2300. From Gems to Jewels. Product. Real Flavor. You thought we were finished? Are you crazy? BJ still holding it down. Custom Kings, Jay Boogie shop. We talked earlier about some of the process that Jay Boogie goes through with his workers in designing clothes, and we showed you some of the fabric. Now we over here on the other end. We started the show where we were silk screening over there. Now this just came out of this. What is it right here? Oven?
Yeah, it's a big oven right here. This what dries the t-shirt once we get through silk screening.
Okay.
We put it through there and it dries it, cures it, and it's ready to go. Ready to be boxed up, ready to go.
And the curing process is the drying process. How long does that take? Like what?
Take like 11 seconds to come through there.
All right, then. Yeah. See there, you have something custom done by my man right here in 11 seconds.
Believe that. It's the big oven. It gets about 375 degrees hot.
Right.
Bake anything.
All right.
Put a piece through there.
Okay, we're gonna bring some pieces of this.
Right.
Now we talked earlier in the show about, you know, the huge facility that this man has. Walk us through some of the, you know, the big pieces of machinery you have that is, you know, necessary for you to run your operation.
Okay, right here we have the the Mini Spirit 2000. This joint right here, man, this is the oven, man, basically, man. This is what we send all the shirts through when we get through silk screening. And this is what this does, man, just dry the t-shirts.
Right.
You know, right here behind us we have the Sportsman. We have the Sportsman 8-color, 10 head. Each one of these pallets are a head. You put the t-shirts on here.
Right.
They have up to 8 colors in the design, and it does 500 t-shirts in an hour and a half. Up to 7 colors, you know, it's major right here, you know.
Right. But this is what's necessary, like you talked about earlier. You went from just being a designer to a manufacturer.
Exactly.
So this is the type of machinery you need to operate like this.
Exactly.
Okay.
You know, I just don't want to be no designer. I want to be a legitimate manufacturer. Like I said, if you want to start your own clothing line,
right.
You know, we keep everything confidential. We can do from 1 piece to 100,000 pieces. It don't matter.
Right.
We got the capabilities to do that.
What you got over there?
On this side right
Come on,
here.
Real Flavor.
You say 1 for the trouble, 2 for the time. Come on, girls, let's rock that.
Right here we had a 4-head embroidery machine right here, which does 4 garments at one time, whether it's 4 hats, whether it's 4 front of a jacket, the back of a jacket, front of sweaters, it don't matter.
Right.
It does 4 where you can, you know, instead of doing 1, it does 4. Right here we have a 1-head embroidery machine right here. We have a 1-head embroidery machine which does the same thing for smaller runs.
Right.
And right here we have a 4-head. We have a 4-head chenille machine which does this type of work right here, like on the varsity style jackets, like the Letterman jackets.
Right.
It's called chenilling. You know, this machine right here does 4 of those at the same time. So basically, man, when I decided to get this factory, man, what I wanted to do was have machinery that could do mass production.
Right.
You know, cut the time in half.
Right.
And you know, basically, you know, we was able to accomplish that. Like I said, right now we're doing these blue dresses right here from Martell Cognac.
Right.
You know, for the ladies or whatever. You know, nice contract. Like I said, it's urban, corporate. It don't matter. We're gonna do it all. Right here is a new clothing line we're coming out with, grind mode.
I've been seeing this around the shop. Talk about this.
Yeah.
This is something I think you might be a part of this other than just a designer.
Right, believe that. Yeah, this me and my man No ID. This our new clothing line we coming out.
The producer, music producer No ID.
Legendary, you know what I'm saying? I came up with it one night and he saw it the next day, was like, man, let me get part of that. So I give him half of it. And we finna do real big things, but we probably estimating to make like $2 million this year off of it. You know, we
off
going
to grind mode, shirts,
exactly.
pants,
Shirts, hats, jeans,
all apparel,
jackets, everything. You know, we looking to go to the Magic Show in August. We're gonna take a booth.
Yeah.
Looking to write at least.
Now I know what the Magic Show is. Let the viewers know what the Magic Show is in Las Vegas, right?
Exactly. The Magic Show is in Las Vegas, Nevada. They hold it like 2 to 3 times a year. It's where everybody go and buy their clothes. Like if you have a clothing store, you go to the Magic Show. And you will purchase your clothes for your clothing store.
Like the Larg and everyone else goes there. This man going there too. Black owned.
Big shout out to JB's. Big shout out to the Larg. Big shout out to Tony Sports. My man Ramadan. Them. You know, basically, man, everybody goes down there, purchase from Sean John Rockaway.
Right.
So we finna take grind mode down there. We taking Fly. Big shout out to Fly. We taking Fly clothing line down there. And you know, anybody else that affiliate themselves with us, you know, that we manufacture their clothes, we're gonna take them to Las Vegas with us. And we're gonna all grind together. You know, grind mode is basically, man, anybody that's out here grinding.
Right.
You know, it's on the corporate level to the cats on the street. It don't matter. If you grinding, you in grind mode, just trying to stack your chips. You need to get some of that grind mode, baby.
And network. It's all about networking. You know, Real Flavor, networking with Jay Boogie.
Believe that.
On camera doing a production for this show, because you know we have different guests. Hosts, different guest production crews. I got my man Sion, one of the owners of Focal Point Films, and shout out to Earl Husbands and everybody else.
And I want to give a real shout out to these brothers, man. When I was locked down for 3.5 years, my man Sion and Earl Husband, they supported me, you know what I'm saying? They send me a lot of magazines on this camera stuff, you know, because it's one of my things I want to get into also. And man, I just want to say nothing but love to them brothers, man, because you know, when you locked up, man, you know, I mean to cut you off, but when you locked up, man, you know,
you need that support.
You need to support the mail and just the pictures, man. I just want to say, man, number love to them 2 brothers, man.
Speaking, this is a trivia question. What type of show were you watching when you were like that? What
real
show were
flavor,
you watching?
Baby, I told you that.
They got real
flavors, you know what I'm saying, in the fan joint downtown. Believe that.
Hey, we're going to keep it on pause real quick, Real Flavor. We're going to come back, talk about you not just being a designer and a manufacturer. Now, we're going to talk about another important aspect of your presence here in Chicago, being an employer. at a time where jobs are so
grinding
scarce.
real hard, believe
You know?
that. And big shout out to my brothers downtown, 71 West Van Buren, locked up with them orange jumpsuits on. Floor 21, what's up, Miss Crispin? Y'all keep y'all head up, baby. It's gonna be all right.
Yeah, keep it locked, real. We'll be right back. Man, if I'm not mistaken, this looks familiar, like the logo of a particular rap group. Real Flava BJ still here with Jay Boogie, Custom King, 329 West 18th Street. What's this, man? This
Dipset right here, man, Cameron and the Diplomats, man. We in production stages right now, you know. We doing a clothing line for them, and we just trying out a few new designs. This came out a little scratchy, but we're gonna get it right, you know.
Right. This is the emblem that they have on their clothes and their record CDs and stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly. This is a double knit jacket, what we doing.
Right.
Zip up front with the Dipset trim, we special order for them. You know, we getting it right. We're gonna put the DS on the front and the big Diplomat bird on the back. You'll see him on BET or the Racing Bird on MTV, it don't matter.
This type of stuff, speaking of design and stuff for all these major artists and just important people, period, I need to get my line of clothing, Real Flava, you know what I'm saying, made through my man right here. Now,
let's make it happen.
You know, we talked about the process, the different machines that it takes to go into, you know, making you stay afloat and keeping your name out here like it's been since the early 90s, 1993.
Right.
Now, what does it take to get clientele such as this and have big accounts?
Man, you know what? It's all about grinding, man, being the right place at the right time, you know. First and foremost, I believe that all this is God work because I was doing it real big. You know, he set me down for a couple of years, you know, get my head right, get my life right, and I just came back home, man. I've been home 3 years, man, and just been basically working hard, man, just staying positive, staying away from anything that's negative, man. You know, I'm not knocking the game, I'm not knocking the streets, but I did what I did in the game, I'm through with it, you know, I'm just trying to stay positive, man, and basically, man, when you just doing what you're supposed to do, things happen for you.
It's going to catch on, your talent, you know, whatever type of skills you got is going to catch on your service.
Everything we do, man, it's gonna look like it's store-bought. That's what we doing with Custom Kings. We want to do custom clothing, and we want to make it look like it's store-bought.
Right.
Well, you can't tell whether that was made. You know, they're gonna think it was custom-made because they're gonna see that it's all different type of stuff you would never get out the store.
Right.
But the quality of when they're showing it, from the pockets, everything, we want to keep everything neat and clean. We take real good pride in what we do, man. You know, I'm real picky. If you can ask anybody, man, if it's not right, I'll take it and cut it up and throw it in the garbage and you make it over. You know?
Real thorough.
Yeah, basically, man, on this side right here, we have all the sewing machines. I know 10 to 12 sewing machines, you know. Today's series, some of the workers not here, but basically, man, this is where everybody's show at. We got different type of sewing machines. This sewing machine right here basically is a zigzag sewing machine where it zigzag down the letters and the numbers.
Right.
Zigzag over here. We got this leather machine right here. We got this leather sewing machine right here. This so the big thick leather right here. Got the orders right here. If somebody crazy, man, we ain't playing. You know, whoever this is, we doing that. Doing it like that. It don't matter, man. Well, it's the letters for orders right here. You know, write the order.
This type of lettering is called script lettering, right?
This cursive and this is poly 12. What we putting it on?
Right.
It's for a female jacket. They say double knit jacket, but basically, you know, these all machines do a different thing. We have straight needle machines. We have sergers right here, you know, when you get your clothes sold so they don't unravel.
Right.
You know, like I say, we put a lot of money into this company, man, and we just trying to have every piece of equipment we need.
Right. Now, speaking of all these machines, it obviously takes more than one person than yourself. Because this man came in here on a Saturday. That's just how dedicated he is.
I work 7 days a week, man. I've been doing it for 2.5 years now, man.
Speaking of all the machines we talked about, we touched on you being an employer, another important aspect of your presence, the importance of you in Chicago. This man is an employer, providing people with jobs at this time when it's, you know, scarce supply of jobs to go around. Talk about that. How many people do you employ?
Right here at this location, we have 14 people on payroll down here. We have another 4 people on 71st and Artesian at our other location.
Right.
You know, if you didn't know, we had 2 locations. And
that one, tell them about that. That one is like the showroom.
Yeah, that's like the showroom. It's hardwooded out. That's what we make everything from here and we send it over there. You can come place an order over there, 7103 South Artesian, or you can come down to 18th Street. It don't matter, you know. Basically, man, you got an idea, we're taking it and making it into reality, man.
There you go. Real Flava, keep it locked. We're gonna come back with some finished products, finished designs, and I'm trying to still get something cold hooked up for me so I can walk up out of here and rock it on Real Flava.
And get them some grind mode.
Keep it locked, Real Flava. Get the latest and greatest music at Cisco's Music World, located at 3312 West 183rd Street in Hazelcrest. You'll find all of your jazz, gospel, R&B, blues, and hip-hop selections at Cisco's Music World. Interested in reading? Cisco's Music World also offers best-selling books from some of today's top authors, as well as beautifully framed artwork. How about trying to pursue that singing career that you've always wanted? Cisco's Music World has a state-of-the-art professional recording studio for your musical needs. That's Cisco's Music World, 3312 West 183rd Street in Hazelcrest, or call 708-922-0300. Remember these classic automobiles? You can own one for yourself by coming to Gems to Jewel. Try out our auto locator service where we can find the car of your dream. Come visit us at Gems to Jewel's, 1208 South Hoster Street in Chicago Heights, Illinois, or call us at 708-754-2300. From Gems to Jewels.
Power is the only promise of politics. Potentially powerless in the eyes of poverty, it's so obvious we're more prone to probably that police precincts no longer serve to protect, but are more prone to pondering something other than perfect harmony. Point my peripheral to the pavement like I of all people got a pound on me. Mr. Peoples, please pay attention or practice patience before you get profound on me. Po baby, now my people, pouring ground on me. Painted pictures of post-puberty played potent parts in the process of my past. Participation in this process of peace provided a platform for my presence that was partial to nonviolence but promoted to not last. So I ended up painting plenty pictures over plenty of patriot flags that were posted like picket signs and painted with the phrase, free at last. But if this is freedom, George Bush is my president, then I pass. Get out and vote. Vote. Get out and vote.
Yeah, Real Flava BJ still holding it down. Custom Kings, Jay Boogie, 329 West 18th Street. Now, when we started the show off, with Jay Boogie doing a t-shirt, silkscreen t-shirt. That was like the end process. Mm-hmm. Now we're in your dark room and Explain to us where we are now, what we're getting ready to do.
This room right here is dark room. Usually be black or whatever, but just wanted to show you guys that we do everything in-house. This is a silk screen we just did for Do or Die right here. Promotional t-shirts. Basically what this machine does right here, this is an exposer unit. It exposes the image onto the screen. This is my man Edward Art. People, this is his clothing line, Edward Art collection, man. This young brother trying to do something positive. What this machine does though, man, is take this positive and expose it to the screen. We wash it out, then it makes a silk screen. And
sort of like the process of film.
Exactly.
It has to be darkened.
Yeah, it has to be darkened. Yeah, exactly. Man, I just wanted to put out there too, man. If you people have like some type of non-for-profit organization want to bring the kids, come through on a weekend or something, man, I don't have no problem with sitting down with the kids, showing them how all the equipment work, and maybe doing sample t-shirts or something like that, man.
For those who might be interested in being an aspiring designer, silk screen designer, clothing designer, stuff like that.
Exactly, man. My door is always open. I'm not a funny acting person. I be busy a lot, but for the most part, I don't mind showing you what the business is like.
Right, that's what we need right there. Man, so show us some of the finished products you had.
Okay, yeah, we'll shoot on over here, man, to the rack. My man Big Dougie right here too, man. He here with me on the Saturday. Be working hard, grinding with his buddy, man. 15 year, 20 year men right here, man. So give big shout out to my man right there. Right here, man, is an actual basketball jersey for somebody in Baco Hood. This around 67th and Western.
Representing those hoods right there, real flavor.
We don't matter how you want to do it.
Right. Foster Park.
Foster Park.
Another classic area of Chicago.
Chi-Town, baby. My man Bree. Right here is my man Big Wayne locker room out there in the suburbs.
Yeah, the locker room barbershop.
That,
Got my man on the camera, Sion, with Focal Point Films today.
Right upstairs.
Wayne,
exactly.
Big Wayne.
Big shout out to you, baby. You've been supporting us for a long time. Baco Hood. I don't know what this is. Washington Wizards. This may be going out of town somewhere. We do a lot of things for people out of town. We got a lot of representatives in Mississippi, Atlanta. That order things. These right here are double knit jackets. We do them from 2T to 8X. It don't matter, Basically, do a lot of jackets right now. We have a lot of jerseys already made. You can come to the store. We have jerseys made. You can take and put whatever you want on a jersey. All flavors, man. All flavors. It don't matter, man. It just keep going and going and going. We got over 300 jerseys already made. Some jersey right here, man. Why the good die young. Big shout out to these young brothers, man. Out here in these streets, man. We got to start thinking about doing something else with our money when you get it, man. You know what I'm saying? Real estate, dump trucks or something,
That's important, but something that's equally important, Real Flavor, is supporting black businesses. This man, African American, got a wonderful business. We've shown you, his massive place of business here, Custom Kings, and what, type of stuff he's doing, the caliber of work he's doing. So always support black businesses.
Believe that.
And, like jerseys are big. Been back in style, for like the last 2 years, 3 years.
Exactly.
You're paying all that money for some person's name that you never even knew, probably don't even play the game. You get your own jersey, custom made jersey.
87th Street.
Same material, but you're cutting out the middleman and getting it made from this man.
Do the leather too, man. Leather basketball jerseys, We do the suede, blazers, it don't matter, man. We do it all. It don't matter, man. So
man, Jay Boogie, man, this is unfortunate part of the show, but we about to break camp. Man, thanks for letting us come into your place of business, man. You've been real gracious. I'm sorry, I'm a little tongue-tied. But, man, you got anything else you want to share with the viewers?
I just want to just let y'all know, man, just support your own, man. I'm from Chicago, man. Like I said, I'm not a funny acting person. Just come get at me. We can make something happen. I want to do your own clothing line. I want to do a big shout out to my partner, Anthony Mason, for believing in my vision. Thank God for bringing them into my life.
Divine intervention.
Believe that, got Trees. My man Dante, he's not here today. He's been struggling with me for 2 years, him and Trees. Big deal over there on 71st Street. Harvey, my cousin, and my whole crew. Everybody is down with Custom Kings supporting us, man.
Right on.
Believe that.
Real Flavor, as always, is BJ Hold It Down. Big shots going out to Focal Point Films, Sion on camera, Earl, Marky G, and the whole crew, Toy, and the rest of the fam.
And no doubt, much love to Real Flavor for coming doing this, man.
Man, always. This ain't the first time, this ain't the last time. So I'm gonna check out my little surprise they got for me now. I might wear it on the next show, Real Flavor.
You'll see him in the Real Flavor jersey, believe that.